Okay. The movie Leave the World Behind is better than Knock at the Cabin, but not quite as good as It Comes at Night. That'll only make sense if you've seen all three of those movies. Leave the World Behind is written and directed by Sam Esmail and produced by Michelle and Barack Obama, which had me a little skeptical, but I looked it up. Higher Grounds Productions. I guess it's just a production company. I don't know. Anyway, this movie stars Julia Roberts and Ethan Hawke as they take a little vacay. They gather their chillin' in the car and they go and take a little vacay. So Mahershala Ali and his daughter arrive at the house. This is an Airbnb that Julia Roberts and Ethan Hawke were staying at. Mahershala Ali and the daughter are like, yo, this is our house. There's some shit going down in the city. We gotta park it here with you guys tonight. We'll give you a refund on half your Airbnb cost, but like, we gotta chill because it's dangerous in the city. I got my dirter with me. We're gonna get the shit popping here. Julia Roberts is like, God, because she hates people. And Ethan Hawke is like, oh, yeah, for sure, let's go. Ethan Hawke's very beta in this movie, and I like it. It's a good gender dynamic between the two. They're an interesting modern husband and wife. I liked it. I like seeing it. And then from there, things ensue. I'm not going to tell you, but it's mostly having to do with paranoia, dread, worry, concern, anxiety. Essentially, all hell breaks loose. But importantly for the viewer here, hell breaks loose entirely out of frame, entirely in the city that they have left. Essentially a cyber attack. I don't want to spoil anything else. That's all I'm going to tell you. At first, I was a little bit concerned with a Sam Esmail feature film, as his talents, to my knowledge, are served masterfully in the series Mr. Robot, which had about a 4-season arc, not something you could really compile into one feature film. But runtime on this guy, pretty chunky. Sam Esmail's storytelling style has a lot to do with the camera work. He is extremely flexible. You will see shots just completely rotate. He will take the camera with you on this adventure, usually revolving just around like a mood set piece, not really adventure. That's one thing I wanted to put forth here. This movie is very slow burn. I saw a review on Letterboxd that said it's the cinematic equivalent to edging. I could not agree more. Basically all it is to it. It's not as dense and elegantly designed as, say, something like Beau is Afraid, which has this odyssey-ness to it. This movie's extremely confined. It's extremely together. It's very tight. It feels like a COVID movie, you know? You won't really get a satisfying ending. I'm sure a lot of people will be dissatisfied with the way this movie wraps everything up, but I assure you, it's about the journey, not the destination with this movie. And I don't mean journey literally. I think I just mean thematically. Following this film as it builds that tension, an amazing score, amazing camera work. Could have been a very hokey, on-the-nose premise. I saw some people comparing it to Don't Look Up. I disagree with that. I think this movie is on a much higher level than those. But like I said, not as good as something like It Comes at Night, which I think captures the same themes with maybe a little less specificity, something a little more broad that you can project onto, where this movie is very current day. It's all about technology. It's all about where we're at now. So if you get a little cringed out by stuff like that, just remember this dude knows what he's doing. You're in good hands with Sam Esmail. And if you haven't watched Mr. Robot, what the fuck are you doing?